All right, Abby's got the email here because now you got a whole bunch of family tension going on.
Hey, Bert Show, longtime listener. I love listening to y'all on the radio and the podcast. Let's use Makala as my alias. I have a family drama segment for y'all. My family is Christian, and our mindset is to show Christ-like love and be accepting because we live by the phrase, "You who have not sinned, throw the first stone." We try not to judge others, but we know we are not perfect at it. We have several members in our family that are part of the LGBTQ plus community, and we love and accept them. Here's the drama and dilemma. We have an immediate family member, let's call him Dave, and he has a wife, Gemma, and her best friend is his girlfriend, Hannah. Yeah, you read that right. He is married and has a girlfriend, and the women are best friends, and everybody knows their relationship dynamic.
So they're in a throuple.
We love a throuple. Gemma is okay with this arrangement. We love Dave and Gemma and their young kids. In saying that they're both trying to force their relationship dynamic onto the rest of the family, we do not agree with this, and we are struggling to accept this new change. We feel like he is trying to force their lifestyle onto the family, and everybody is uncomfortable with it. It's caused conflict and grief among everyone. One of the problems we have is he stepped out of his marriage and had an affair with Hannah, who is now his girlfriend. Hannah is now the girlfriend and BFFs with Gemma, the wife. Strange setup, is it not?
So time out. He cheats on his wife Gemma with Hannah and ends up keeping her and becomes his girlfriend, and then she ends up befriending and becoming best friends with the wife. In what world does the wife become best friends with the mistress and then invites them into the marriage?
In this world only.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
definitely a new one.
Yeah, maybe it's like keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So maybe she's like, if I just get in with the mistress, then he'll love me more. I don't know. All right, Hannah is now the girlfriend and BFFs with Gemma, the wife. How do we respond to this? Do you have any listeners that have gone through something similar? We don't know how to handle this, and they're supposed to be coming over within the next week or so for a barbecue. And they are adamant about bringing her with their family. We want everyone to feel comfortable in our home, but if Hannah is here, no one but Dave and Gemma will feel comfortable. Other family members say they may not come or will leave early. They don't want their children exposed to that lifestyle. And me and my partner really do not want this in our home. But our home is always the place to have family gatherings. Please help and keep this anonymous. Signed, Conflicted Aunt.
I'm trying to figure out how they are throwing it in the family's face rather than just existing. Like, if that is your relationship and that is your dynamic, then that is your dynamic. I can understand why that would make you uncomfortable, because it's like, if you love Dave and Gemma and you care for both of them, and then he cheats on Gemma with Hannah, and now all of a sudden Hannah is a part of the relationship, you're probably going to feel a certain way about Hannah. And I get that. But I'm trying to figure out, like, with the way she started this email, if you have the Christian mindset to be love and accepting, then if this is what they've chosen for their life and how they want to live, then this is what they've chose for their life.
I'm totally with you, man. I mean, allegedly, I haven't been in one, but from what I understand, families are supposed to love you unconditionally, all right? So if this is who you authentically are, and I think it's got to be accepted.
Is it unorthodox? Yes. I'm trying to understand what the definition is of, like, throwing it in everybody's face.
I'm confused as well, because it doesn't really say exactly how they're throwing it in people's face. It does sound like you said, they're just existing. And like Bert said in the beginning, you start off with saying you accept everyone. So it's a little conflicting. I'm not exactly sure what you can do other than if you want to get everybody together and then tell them that they can't come. But that doesn't feel like the right thing to do. So I really don't know. I would have to know more about what exactly are they doing that they are so afraid that the kids will see.
Yeah, well, they brought up the kids as a prime example, but here's the thing. Kids are so oblivious. They don't understand what's going on.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Yeah. Kids are, they're very observant.
But so, for example, let's say they do observe what's going on. What is the worst thing that's going to happen? Like, do you think your kids are going to start, starting a throuple on the playground and, then turning it into a quadruple? It just seems a little bit of an extreme example. And you can't pick and choose when you're going to be accepting. So I feel like you got to open your doors to them.
The Bert Show.